What is going on, guys? It's been a minute. I've been completely slacking lately. I've just been trying to find the motivation to film. It's been so cold out, so I just haven't really had much to film. And when I'm outside working on my car in the cold, I kind of just want to get it over with, so I don't really have that much time to film. But you guys have been asking for a video. I have been posting pictures on my Instagram of the suspension, and many of you want to see the install. So I'm going to show you guys the progress that I am currently in. So currently I got it jacked up right here. I'm trying to get the fronts on right now. I actually just installed the driver's side one right here. I'm just tightening up the bolts on the strut, and I'm tightening up the top hat. And as you guys see, these new coilovers, they are fully adjustable. The damper levels, the camber is adjustable on the front, which is great. And I installed some K-tuned camber arms in the rear. I'm not sure if you can see them, maybe like slightly, but that's the new shock. I installed some Rev 9 shocks, and they feel so much better compared to OEM. The OEMs were just too bouncy, and on the Spec D springs, it just wasn't cutting it for me. So I picked up the Rev 9s. I thought they were a really good, cheap, affordable suspension for the SI. They were $500 for the full set that came with shocks, rear coilovers, and fronts, fully adjustable. And the K-Tune camber arms were relatively around like $250. And as I'm working on my car, UPS decides to stop by and drop off a little package to me, something I ordered for the interior of my car. We'll do a little unboxing right now, show you guys what's good. So as you guys see, we have the Bride fabric for the interior. I'll show you guys where I'm going to install it. I'll be installing this on the door inserts and possibly even on my seats. I'm not sure, but definitely on my door inserts. I picked up was a MPOW phone holder for my center dash. It goes right into the CD player, which I think will be pretty ideal because yeah, it's going to be pretty damn ideal because it goes straight up there, and I still have all access to my buttons down here. Sorry to skip through the process, but it's freezing out. I was just trying to get this over with. But the coilovers are finally installed. Fronts, rears, and the K-tuned camber arms are installed. So in the morning tomorrow, I'm going to take it for a little drive. I'm going to do a little review on the coilovers because they are affordable coilovers, so maybe if I end up liking them, which I think I'm going to love them, just based off of just driving off the shocks, they were great. So I'll give you guys a little review on those, and yeah, hopefully they're good. Okay, so I am infamous for doing this. I literally snapped off one of my lugs, over torqued it. I do that shit all the time, but I just took a little ride, and it rides fantastic so far. I'm going to take it onto the Pike tomorrow and test it out further. I got an alignment, and unfortunately, I think I did get my alignment just a little bit too soon. Because of the fact that I still need to adjust my my rear shocks and my rear coils. I definitely do need to bring my shocks down a little bit so it's less bouncy, and so there's more pull on my car to the ground, and I need to raise up my coils a little bit. That way they're a little more stiff, because they are a little bouncy right now. They have too much play in the back. The fronts are really stiff. The fronts are doing good, and we're gonna take it for a test drive right now, and I'm gonna bring it on some bumpy roads, some not so bumpy roads, and we're gonna compare the suspension to my previous Spec D suspension. So right now I'm on my girlfriend's road, and this road is actually really bumpy. The Spec D springs used to give me like a lot of issues on this road. It used to be extremely bumpy to the fact where I would have to literally avoid every single small pothole in the road. And now basically I'm good to just drive normal, and the coils kind of just take the bounciness. Since they are a lot more stiffer than my old ones, the spring rates up front are actually 8K up front and 6K in the rear. 6K is definitely a little too bouncy for me. I didn't really look into it good enough before I ordered the Rev 9s. I kind of thought that the backs were a little stiffer than they are, but fortunately they do have damper adjustment, and they do have adjustable shocks. So although they are a little looser than normal, I can adjust that. Okay, so now that I'm on a flatter terrain, not as bouncy and hilly as the old as the orchards I was just on, I'm gonna take a little small pull after I turn on the stop sign. See, this car handles really good. I'm going around some pretty sharp corners and hitting them at some decent high speeds, and the car doesn't give me any body roll. So we're gonna do a little third gear pull on this straightaway coming up. Someone get they mans, yo. This exhaust is literally just, yo, look at that muffler delete though. That's straight pipe life. My boy's about that stance life. Okay, so I think that's pretty much about it for the drive around I'm gonna do for today. I'll definitely probably get more into the review in my next video. But currently, right now, I have been working on my interior. I know you guys see these, my bride little seat belt cushion things. But I've also been doing my door panels. I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Instagram or Snapchat. My Instagram is that white FA5 or Billy Stocking, and my Snapchat is Stocking Billy. But anyways, I have done all 4 door panels in a red bride fabric. I'm gonna give you guys a little peep of that. So we got my driver's side, passenger, and the backs. And what I want to do today is I want to do my center console. I'm gonna wrap this in some bride red fabric. And I also want to do my my mirrors, and eventually I want to do my headliner. But I'm thinking for my headliner, I might go with the bride black fabric or like the grayish tinted fabric. I don't want it to be all red. It would be a little bit of an overkill. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This suspension has probably been the best mod I've done to my car yet, including the camber arms. If you're gonna lower your car, I highly recommend you guys getting some camber arms, and I would recommend getting some good quality ones so the bushings don't shit out on you guys. And the OEM ones, when I took them out, they were extremely rusty, so you might want to replace them anyways. Yeah, car rides 100 times better than it used to. It even pulls better because it's more pulled to the ground, if that makes sense. Stay tuned for an interior reveal slash like DIY type thing in my next vid I might do. I might do like just explaining the whole process of wrapping your interior. I don't know if that would be something you guys would want to see. Trying to upload a lot more consistent. I want to get back to my at least one video a week schedule. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out, fam.